2026 election predictions. By Red Parrot over all Tamil Nadu vote sharing percent. DMK Alliance 38 to 40%, approximately. ADMK Alliance 34 to 36%, approximately. TVK 15 to 18%, approximately. NTK 5 to 6%, approximately. Others 2 to 5%, approximately. Nota 5 lack votes, approximately. Party-wise seat positions. DMK Alliance in its best form can go up to 150, and in its worst form can go up to 135. Hence, DMK individually can swing from 110 to 125. A DMK Alliance in its best form can go up to 95, in its worst can be 75. Hence, ADMK individually can swing from to 50 to 75. TVK can swing from 1 to 3. VJ may win Parambar constituency and may lose Trichy East in thin margin. NTK may not get any seats. BJP can swing from 3 to 5. Congress best may be 9 to 13. PMK best may be 6 to 8. Voting patterns. TVK makes a severe impact throughout Tamil Nadu. In urban and coastal districts, TVK vote percentage can swing from 18% to 25%, and in rural, 12% to 17%. TVK vote bank seems to be composed of 4 components. 1. 18 to 24 age group voters. As per last data, the total numbers works out to be 65 lakhs, out of which polled votes looks like 55 lakhs. As per predictions, 70% of this category voters in favor of TVK, 39 lakhs. 2. 24 to 30 age group voters. As per last data, the total numbers works out to be 60 lakhs, out of which polled votes looks like 50 lakhs, as per predictions. 50% of this category voters in favor of TVK, 25 lakhs. 3. 30 to 42 age group categories, TVK seems to have support of 10% of voters. Majorly women forms this segment, 30 lakhs. 4. People who look for real change or merely look for change because they don't have liking for either DMK or ADMK may be 10% in 30-plus category, 30 lakhs. As per predictions, first category, and the second category provides up to 8 to 10% of TVK's vote bank, that is 15 to 18%. Third and fourth category cumulatively gives another 8 to 10% to the overall vote bank, 15 to 18%. As for his third and fourth category, there seems to be a clear drop in vote bank after various political developments around TVK party since last December 2025. As per predictions, and as per the discussions earlier, it is easy to conclude that TVK takes 5% of vote from DMK in urban constituencies and 2 to 3% from rural constituencies. Similarly, TVK takes 2% from ADMK across all constituencies. Further, TVK takes 2 to 3% from NTK against their overall vote share of 8.66%. TVK is severely impacted VCK's 50% of vote bank, 1% of overall vote share of 2%. Similarly, TVK has taken vote from BJP, DMDK, MDMK, and other parties also significantly. In another approach, TVK gets approximately 8 to 9% of vote from VJ fans, which seems to be unaltered throughout the election period, despite many political discussion for and against VJ. Another 10% of votes seems to be from people looking for change or unhappy with DMK and ADMK, though they are not part of the hard fan category. TVK votes looks like that it cut across all castes, unlike some predictions of major vote share only from Christian and SC community votes, northern districts. It looks like VJ gets votes from every community accordingly, cuts votes from every party. So, it is not a one single community, but every community youth majorly supports, though percentage-wise among the youth, Christian and the SC community contribute more towards TVK. Though initially, December 2025, Christian and Muslims also supported TVK. Now slowly, there is a drift of Muslim votes in favor of DMK. As far as Christian votes are concerned, there seems to be a division. Here, Catholic Christians seems to be in favor of VJ. Other Christians, Protestant, Pentecostal, and CSI. They are going back to the normal base, that is, DMK Congress. Now, the most important question is, what will be the impact of TVK's vote percentage on the winning possibility of DMK and ADMK if TVK is not getting more seats? As per our prediction, TVK gets around 3 seats only. Hence, it is very clear such a large vote bank will affect DMK or ADMK. Here, the important point of consideration is the impact of the anti-incumbency factor, if any. As per our prediction, there is a regular anti-incumbency factor, if not heavy. It is very clear TVK has got 10% of vote on account of people looking for some change. This 10% vote also constitute very important flow of anti-incumbency factor. Now it looks, that's what is sucked by TVK, which should have gone to ADMK normally. For example, in a constituency, 30,000 people are unhappy, constituting about 10% of vote bank. Then normally they would have gone to ADMK with a rigor, despite money factor for votes. That means 10% vote, a forceful, powerful, focused votes, which would have gone to opposition party, ADMK, due to anti-incumbency. Factors got neutralized. That is the loss for ADMK. So, though VJ took 1 or 2% from ADMK, but he pulled 10% of vote, which is due to ADMK. So, because of this crisscross factors, VJ is taking 5% votes from DMK. VJ is taking 12% votes from ADMK. Hence, the TVK effect turns slightly in favor of DMK. However, the impact of TVK in every constituency has also to be counted specifically. For example, in a constituency, if VJ is taking 10 to 12% vote, that may help DMK much better than VJ is taking 20% vote. So, some constituencies, VJ factors hits DMK, but many constituencies, VJ factor hits ADMK. So the net effect is, as we discussed earlier, DMK may fall to 110 to 115 because of VJ factor, but ADMK goes to 75 because of VJ factor. Zone-wise, in urban, DMK continues to maintain a lead in Chennai and other places. In rural Delta, last time DMK had a convenient margins. This time, there's going to be a tough fight in Delta. In South, due to Sasikala factor, ADMK loses few constituencies. Otherwise, also Devar community votes, where 60% of votes normally goes to ADMK, also got a hit due to 10.5% reservation, despite TTV part of ADMK alliance. So, DMK has an edge in South. In northern districts, Ramado's factor is not affecting heavily, but however, there's a tough fight between DMK alliance and ADMK alliance. But PMK lead by Ambumani Ramados shows bright numbers of 6 to 8 seats out of 18 seats. Kongu Belt, which was a strong base for ADMK in the last election, looks like shaken by various measures taken by DMK. So, in Kongu Belt also, in rural, there seems to be a tough fight. So, in all those zones, in rural, tough fight is there, except South where DMK has edge. From the above analysis, it is safe to conclude that DMK alliance will win comfortably in 90 constituencies. ADMK alliance will win comfortably in 50 constituencies. The remaining constituencies there seems to tough fight within the vote margin of 5,000 votes, specifically in 30 constituencies. The margin of the fight will be less than 1,000 votes. 2021 election, 17 constituencies, which makes the prediction difficult. This close margin fight was majorly due to huge suction of votes by TVK. Here we have to be careful while making predictions that we should not be impelled by the voice of youth in TVK. For example, if we cross a nursery school, we may hear a lot of noise, but doesn't mean that they have more strength than the high school.